Nice to be here and to take part to this interview. I graduated already many years ago in Politecnico of Torino in 1999, if I'm not wrong, in engineering for land and environment. And after I had the possibility to stay longer in the university, working with you, Marilena, and other professors for a PhD research. And after that, I moved to the cement industry. So I've been working for 10 years in HeidelbergCement in Italy, and then I moved in Germany in HeidelbergCement. Currently, I am working in the department called Geology and Mining, where I have the position of raw material and geology manager. What we do, we take care of the raw materials for the cement industry. So basically limestone and clay plus other raw materials. And we deal with everything from geological exploration to the mining, so the selection also of machines and mining plans and so on, till the delivery of the material to the process, so to the crusher, and then to the raw mill just before the, let's say, the kiln operation.
Very good. And so about this, what do you think about the working opportunities and about the challenges in terms of future of your sector?
Say that the most also interesting challenge is related to CO2 issues. Everyone knows that cement industry is one of the major contributors of CO2 emission because of the process itself, so the carbonation of limestone basically. So there are a lot of researches ongoing to try to reduce our CO2 footprint. And of course, a lot of them are related also to the raw materials. So basically, to investigate some alternative raw materials that can be used in the process with a lower CO2 impact, and also talking about technology and talking about the quarries, we are quite interested in all the technologies going towards hybrid equipment and so on, trying to reduce the fuel consumption and so the CO2 emission. I would say that this is the most important challenge for the industry in the next years because this will, it's considered like a kind of game changer. This will be really leading to a different way of producing and approaching the full process from raw materials to dispatching of cement.
Very good. And another question that is quite interesting in terms of students. So what does your company expect from a young engineer?
A good background and education basis. That's the starting point. But then, I mean, most of the training is really on the field. But the mindset that the university like the Politecnico of Torino is giving to the young engineers normally is very appreciated because you have this also flexibility, and you are not just focusing on a single piece of the process, but you are able, for example, thinking about the subjects I have been studying during my degree. You can really go from geology to equipment. So it's quite appreciated, this flexibility, and then depending on the position and so on, you will further develop and really become maybe a specialist in a specific subject. So this is quite I mean, it's quite required by the industry like HeidelbergCement to have open-minded and flexible young engineers. Of course, the availability to travel and to move is nowadays of utmost interest. It's not possible to think to work in his own home country. Normally, you have at least to spend some years somewhere, or be available to travel also in some not really nice places sometimes. So also flexibility in this term is highly appreciated. And apart the technical, let's say the hard skills, it's very important to start also with a good, let's say, package of soft skills, which can, of course, also be developed during the period in the university, which means, again, be open-minded, be flexible, be able to work in teams. This is very important. And not to be forgotten also to keep a good and high level of language skills. This is more and more appreciated.
I mean, is it a good choice in this historical period or not?
Well, in my opinion, there will be, I would say, always the need of raw materials. So as I said, maybe the process can change. Maybe there will be different raw materials. Now I'm talking specifically of my sector. So maybe limestone will not be the main focus, but there are a lot of other materials that could be used in the future for the same purpose. So to know how to study a deposit, to know how to extract the raw materials, whatever it is, from the deposit, selecting technologies, working on safety and health of working environment. Of course, to be able to do this in the most sustainable way. All of these, let's say, capabilities will be required by the industry also not only in the near future, but also in the medium and long term. And then we are more and more talking about circular economy and so on. So now I'm talking maybe mainly of traditional raw materials to be freshly extracted from the ground, but we don't have to forget that new mines are available already in our countries, and I'm talking about waste that can be recovered and treated, and at the end of the day, most of the concept to be applied to these what I call new mines are exactly the same of the traditional mining, just let's say with another mindset and some slightly different approach, but the backbone of these activities will remain the same. So definitely I see quite a good and bright future for us, maybe not for the mining as we have seen in the books with the dirty and let's say big machines and so on. We have to be more focused on IT technologies, remote control, everything going to maybe autonomous operation, but this will continue to require a strong, let's say, background in mining and engineering for land and environment. So I do not see any really big problem for students that will get this degree to find a good place to work and to develop their working life and their ambitions.
Good. This is a very interesting perspective. So I thank you so much. Thank you for your availability, and see you soon. Grazie Enrico.
It was my pleasure. Ciao Marilena.